just to make this, just to make this, just to make this, just to make this.
Nina, Trina, kitchen, cooking. Heat up the stove and book 'em. Heat up the coals and cook 'em. Cook it, solid. Make it through potent. Watch me violent. We do not quiet. Only with officers iron. Up on my feed, check my stats. Counting my quotes, checking my sack. Get on my nuts, you nut. Pop the trunk, skunk. Look at the pump, jump. Aiming right up, dump. You cannot stop me. I ain't too cocky. Boxing like Rocky. Never get sloppy. Truck get too violent. Go get the choppies, we get the filing. I hit them, they dying. Mothers are crying, girls get the lying. Now they get the stalking. Catch them, they frying. Look at bitch talking. Look at it dying. Body convulsing, head exploding. Know what I'm trying, damn. Look at these bands, damn. Look at these plans, damn. Look at these fans, man. Where do we land? Who got a plug? Who got the keys? Who got the whoppers and who got the cheese? Who got the stoppers and who got the greens? I'm up in my diet, it's healthy for me. Yeah. It's healthy for me, picking these bodies and killing these fees, smoking these packs, roll up the scene, bagging the lead. If you don't believe, pull up and see. Healthy for me, up in my digits and serving these fiends. Who got a pack on it, do it for me. If you don't believe, pull up and see. Nina, Trina, kitchen, cooking. Heat up the stove and book 'em. Heat up the coals and cook 'em. Cook it, solid, make it too potent. Watch me violent, we do not quiet. Only with officers iron. Up on my feed, check my stats. Counting my quotes, checking my sack. Get on my nuts, you nut. Pop the trunk, skunk. Look at the pump, jump. Aiming right up, dump. You cannot stop me, I ain't too cocky. Boxing like Rocky, never get sloppy. Yeah, it's healthy for me. Picking these bodies and killing these fees. Smoking these packs.
My mouth is reckless. I eat these hoes for breakfast.
Ain't no Hakuna Matata. I hit his mata. Waiter, I turn your noodle to pasta. I send your boo to a doctor. Wow. Niggas is goofy. You gon' run to the coppers. Me? I gon' run for my chopper. I pop a bean. I turn green. Wait, I turn to a monster. Fifth, I'll lift you out your products. Nigga, I ain't with the boxing. I smack your bitch out of sneakers. I never listen to teachers. Look at my bitch, she a keeper. Look at my jewelry. My wish came with the features like
Trey Pound 7 Pimp Smack. Big knowledge known for getting stacks. Impact that mag in the back of the act. I'm cruising in my spaceship. The baddest bitches I attract. They say I don't know how to act. The biggest nigga on the track. Ask G Governor Roddy Mac. I took this pimp across the map. And I kept my city on my back. With a bad bitch and a loaded strap. Get out of line, you getting clapped. Your baby mama getting whacked. And I have my demon smoke your pack. Right back.
I bet them steppers. Big money investors. Suck my daddy dick in a Tesla.
Big grippy for the stain. Big ready for the pain. Hold on. New bitch, new chain. New whip, I'm a slave. Hold on. New whip, I'm a slave.
I be dolo, so I keep a pole. Got it on me, I will lift his soul. Know my body, hope I make it home. She took a half, I took a whole. Do a line, now a nigga froze. Black with the bed with a demon. Woke up to a screaming soul. Talking shit on the net, boy, don't play with computers. I'm rocking the Benz on my neck. Call Vito for the Uda. Black gloves for the set. Balaclava for the shooters. Hold on, wait, hold up, wait. Heard you got kicked out the whip. Heard you hiding in the jets. I keep a check on my tech. Wait, I come from the jets. Big Ricky for the stain. Big Remy for the pain. Hold on, hold on. New whip, I'm a slave. Hold on. Your big homie, a clown. Watch what I I catch him in traffic, I'ma spin Michael Jackson up. Yeah, whoa, I keep the fifth in my gut, all of my guns, yeah, come with a switch. Nigga, my chicken is up. Whoa, yeah, diamonds dancing, I keep a treat to the cut. What? Yeah, I keep a treat to the cut. Listen.
Wow. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in and on the way out right now. Somebody, anybody, if you can hear me clear, all you got to do is say, yeah. I'm waiting for Big Dice. I'm waiting for Big and we're going to get this shit started. Shout out to Big Dice from giving me the opportunity to start my first show with him, man. LITESIDE Grown Questions, episode 1. I'm waiting for Big Dice. And we gonna get this shit popping. Tell me if I'm good. Let me know if I'm good, man.
Boom, 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 boom! Yo, the way the fuck is the snap? Stand up! Let's go viral! Rest in peace, back.
Big Grippy for the stain, Big Remy for the pain. Hold on. New bitch, new chain, new whip, I'm a slave. Hold on. New whip, I'm a slave.
I be dolo, so I keep a pole. Got it on me, I'ma lift his soul. Know my body, hope I make it home. She took a half, I took a whole. Do a line, now a nigga froze. Black with the bed with a demon. Woke up to a screaming soul. Talking shit on the net, boy, don't play with computers. I'm rocking the Benz on my neck. Call Vito for the Uda. Black gloves for the set. Balaclava for the shooters. Hold on, wait, hold up, wait. Heard you got kicked out the whip, heard you hiding in the jets. I keep a check on my check, way that I come from the jets. Big Grippy for the stain, Big Remy for the pain. Hold on, new whip, I'm a slave. Hold on, your big homie, a clown. Watch when I catch him in traffic, I'ma spin Michael Jackson up. Yeah, whoa, I keep the fifth in my gut, all of my guns, yeah, come with a switch. Nigga, my chicken is up. Whoa, yeah, diamonds dancing, I keep a treat to the cut. What? Yeah, I keep a treat to the cut. Listen, you got a knife, I got a gun. I go boom, you run, Ricky, run, Ricky, run.
Big Grippy for the stain, Big Remy for the pain. Hold on. New bitch, new chain, new whip, I'm a slave. Hold on. New whip, I'm a slave.
Like, I'm still screaming free chef. Like, I'm still screaming free text. Wait, I'm still screaming free death. They know my body, I come from the 9. I ain't hard to find. Hey, that fast is on my flesh. I'm one of the guys. It's not 3, I'm by the steps. Pull me up a line. Fuck it, let's go spin the ops. We gon' see who be outside. Fuck it. We going live. I got a baddie that's by my side, and when she throw it, don't be surprised. We ride a 30 every time we slide. I'm moving sturdy, towing on a knot. Niggas be tweeting, put him in the box. That nigga ain't dead, but he got shot. Now I'm scared. You made it hot. Why am I fed? Because of the cops. You heard what I said? Like it or not, we went too viral on the spot. I heard 2 bodies that dropped. Another 2 got flopped. I want them niggas be putting that work. My 2 first niggas moving wop. It's the Chef G flow. It's that Chef G flow. Hold on. It's that Chef G.
Big Grippy for the stain, Big Remy for the pain. Hold on. New bitch, new chain, new whip, I'm a slave. Hold on.
I don't trust a soul. Bougie bitch, you can have that trick. Get a strip, you can have that shit. It ain't about the rent, it's irrelevant. Yeah, I don't trust a soul. All my niggas that's locking in. All my homies that's steady going. Itchy finger on the trigger. Leaving nigga dead and gone. In the streets, it ain't no peace. Shootouts with the police. I don't trust a soul. Had it and I lost it.
Everybody in the building. I'm still waiting on Dice. I don't know what the fuck going on right now, blood. I'm still waiting on Dice. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna play one more song. If you don't pull up, I'm out of here, man. I'm waiting on Dice. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I'm waiting on Dice. Let's get the show popping.
A little phone, had to let it go. How me leaving victims? Dirty dishes in the kitchen. I done pitched it, I would listen. I'ma shine till I glisten. Wouldn't listen, I was pitching. 20 grams on a mission. Bougie bitch, bitch, you can have that trick. Get it stripped, you can have that shit. It ain't about bread, it's irrelevant. Yeah, I don't trust a soul. All my niggas that's locking in. All my homies that's dead and gone. Itchy finger on the trigger. Leaving nigga dead and gone. In the streets, it ain't no peace. Shootouts with the police. I don't trust a soul.
Niggas act like they know me. They bitches wanna console me. 2 minutes later, they blow me. You at home feeling lonely. Blowing up a phone, sending text questioning, trying to be nosy. Niggas starting to really OD. She calling back being phony. Government trying to control me. Fuck you, pay me if you owe me. Teach my son to obey, although I never did what them niggas told me. Contradiction, part my diction. It's how I speak when I roam streets. Way I black is my code D. Middle finger to the police. We outside all night, hugging the block with the homies. Fuck what you talking about, running off with the mouth. Now you got to show me. I live by the code of the OGs. Deeply rooted, we stepped up while y'all lost footing. Y'all like Toby.
Bougie bitch, you can have that trick. Get it stripped, you can have that shit. It ain't about bread, it's irrelevant. Yeah, I don't trust a soul. All my niggas that's locking in. All my homies that's dead and gone. Itchy finger on the trigger. Leaving nigga dead and gone. In the streets, it ain't no peace. Shootouts with the police. I don't trust a soul.
I'm paranoid. Who you? I don't know these niggas. Nah. So I'm grip when I'm walking. I'm grip. Front I'ma show these niggas. I show 'em. Nice 40, I'm talking sweet till I smoke. You owe me, nigga. You owe me. And we ain't homies, nigga. Gotta understand for the dough we hit. Facing the road we legit.
Trying to get a check, putting diamonds on my neck. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful.
I just wanna get a range, drink away all the bag. Put my daughter in the Benz, Gucci brand for the Thames. I done lost a lot of friends, want my name in my rims. Y'all don't know where I've been, swipe then I run it again. I was raised in the jets, small CPs, nigga rip. Gucci underneath the mains, VVS for the neck. No more warm with a tech, 20 G's for the flex. Do say on a Tuesday, young guy got the check. Blue Strips was a movie, wait I'm moving with the lefts. I love the money, I love it. It ain't about money, I double it. Trapping, we running is nothing. Post be the color of mustard. You talking crazy, I touch it. Shit can get crazy, disgusting. She sucking me up, that's a function. No interruption before the eruption. I just wanna see my team eat. Nothing promising these mean streets. Rose until I can't walk. Moon rock until I can't see. I just wanna be successful. Tired of living in a cesspool.
I'm just coming to the rescue. I'm just trying to get a check. Putting diamonds on my neck. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful. I'm just coming to the rescue. I'm just trying to get a check. Putting diamonds on my neck. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful. I just really want success. Take my fam out the jets. Bust down my whole head.
Track.
Word. Might pimp everything in sight I see. Might limp to the bank like Ike, that's me. But what's love got to do with the bag? Nothing, baby, you just got to work with the right ID. Ex-crack boy, the fat, the Mac, being a magician. I sacrifice everything, you want a team with a Christian.
motherfuckers up, nothing, they bleeding, dripping. I see him, it's duly noted, but I don't need the addition. I read the petition, guard forward, eagle position. Slam dunk, the damn punk got the heat in the kitchen. Whip work off the plate cause I was breathing the dishes. The grip squirt off your face cause I was seeing a picture. My enemies turn cheek when they peep that I'm different. The demolition close early when they see the condition. Nigga, Mickey D's, Big Mac with the G's. Vaccinated towards hate cause nigga that's a disease. Graduated selling crack, I got a bachelor's degree. And I put facts on my words, my niggas actually squeeze. I keep them blocks off the dock where they package it free. So the traffic, that's for you, but them taxes free. I'm covered, all butter if you ask it with me. Cause that white be costing the bag, but I'm black for free. That's dramedy, fucking comedy. I'm smacking my knee. My niggas bed hit the street, I put them back on their feet. Fuck your dog, I send them all to put them back on the leash. My art plans, I wash hands, let the faculty eat. Nigga, I'm Machiavelli Mac. The fuck is you telling me, man? My belly was on my back. I was busting up felonies. Knocks barking at my door when I was fucking with Ebony. Bone flushing, no discussion, I ain't trusting no jealousy. Fuck it, my old comrades are dead, the Marines. Took the paperwork and fed it to the shredder machine, you heard me? Dirty nigga ain't clean. That's a telling machine.
You don't like me, tell me. You don't fuck with me, tell me. You don't like me, just tell me. You don't fuck with me, tell me. You don't fuck with me, tell me. Don't talk about my back. You don't like me, tell me. You don't fuck with me, tell me. You don't like me, then tell me. Wanna fight me, then tell me. Wanna shoot me, then tell me. Ask me, post tell me. Fuck out of here, you talk about it. You don't like me, tell me. Don't get me pissed, R. Kelly. Cause they can get out of here, Nelly. You be fucked in here, Telly. If I call my dog.
Hey, yo, Dice, where the fuck you at, bro? Hey, yo, Dice, where the fuck you at, bro? Shout out to Dice. We about to start the show. I'm waiting for Dice. I don't know. You know, Dice is kind of old, right? Dice kind of old, so we don't know if Dice had to change his motherfucking pamper. We don't know, so we gotta give this old OG. I ain't gonna say old. We gotta give this old OG a little bit more time. He probably changed his motherfucking Dice. He changed his diaper right now, people. Sorry. He be here in a minute. Let's go, artists.
Yo. We don't talk, we spin. We ain't talking, we spinning. We don't talk, we spin. We ain't talking, we spinning. We don't talk, we spin. 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 Finger block so I'm dizzy. All my niggas get busy. Yeah, I keep boomers with me. And I shoot at losers quickly. Put two in your kidney. Nigga, you gotta be kidding me. I'm the best rapper underground. You call me big. Yeah, surely she did me. My weed is thick. I stay with the blick. And it'll have you dancing like Diddy. When I pull up, I'm using my arms. Get it? Using my arms. Boom, I'm the bomb. When I'm tight, I can't be calm. Niggas know I perform. When they come to my ops, I put on. They come to my ops, I put on. They come to my ops, I put on. Yellow diamonds in my watch. Shit looking like corn. Cabbages all in it. Yeah, nigga, this is my farm. I can't have no bitch. Cause I'm quick to move on. And I stay with that stick. I'm not easy to move on. Hold up, 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 hold up. Wait a minute, hold up, hold up. Get the running when I roll up. Flow nasty, throw up. Y'all got guns, so what? Me too. So that means no talking when I meet you. Wherever I see you, all my kids, I'ma leave you. I smell pussy, seafood. On blood, I eat when I see food. All my people is evil. I know bitches that'll greet you, meet you, set you up, G you. Have niggas running the crib and feed you. Mad shots from this eagle. Ranges on when they free you. Free bang. A lot of little niggas try to be you. We keep guns like it's legal, and we let them off at people. Hold up. Hold up, nigga. Hold up. What you mean? Hold up. I wanna play with the beat. Let's play with the beat. Having fun. Fuck rap.
Basic. All these rappers is fucking basic. Basic. All your bitches be fucking basic. All you rappers is fucking basic. All you niggas is basic. All you bitches is basic. Sure you got a fat ass, but the bitch need a facelift. Look better when she naked. I'ma find out she can take it. Dick too long, she can't fake it. All my niggas be caking. Spin your block on a lace. Niggas' lives be taken. Do the bird and then lake it. You on demon time, Satan's. Got a game, we gon' make it. Squeeze the hoop, see you shaking. Before Corona, I kept a mad Jason. Always winning. If I take an L, they just had to lace it. If I blow, I'ma shock the world. Taste it. And I'm hot. Congratulations. Yeah, you got a gun, but you still push like a rapist. Y'all niggas be making statements.
Shout out to Dice. My bad. I'm still waiting for Dice. Angie, baby. Dark skin beauty. Salute. Shout out to Talk Your Is Jess. Jess, love you, Jess. Shout out to motherfucking Jess. Big Dice, waiting for Big Dice. I'm sorry for the lateness. I'm sorry for the lateness, people. Forgive me, please. Don't be mad at me. Just stand here, and I promise you, y'all gonna have a good fucking show. I'm waiting for the OG. I'm letting him handle his business right now. Shout out to motherfucking Dice. We waiting.
Check it out. Break the weed down, roll up. Then you gotta pass the blunt all around. And you know where I'ma be found, yelling woo woo with the motherfucking clowns. Getting paid is my forte, each and every day in the Chevrolet. Drinking on the pink lemonade. It's the Sprite with the Minute Maid, yeah. East side to the west side. Got a thick girl with some thick thighs. I'm not spending my cash, she giving me the ass. Every night I'ma have a blast. By no means average, I got a couple really bad habits. Chick, you a perfect 10, I wanna get in. Can I mix some orange juice with that gin? I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up, ayy. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to, like the way you work it.
Hey, everybody. Shout out to artists. Shout out. Hey, everybody. Shout out to artists. Shout out. Hey, everybody. Shout out to artists. Shout out.
Brooklyn's in the building.
When I'm in the hood, it's all love. When I'm in the club, it's all love. When I'm in the building, it's all love. Anywhere I go, it's all love. When I'm in Harlem, it's all love. When I'm in Brooklyn, it's all love. When I'm in AZ, it's all love. Anywhere I go, it's all love. When I'm in the hood, it's all love. When I'm in the club, it's all love. When I'm in the building, it's all love. Anywhere I go, it's all love. When I'm in Brooklyn, it's all love. When I'm in Harlem, it's all love. When I'm in...
Hey, yo, Dice, what's shaking? Yo, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Somebody say, yeah. Y'all already know how I go. If you can hear me, say yeah. Yo, Dice, what we doing, Dice? What we doing, Dice? All right, well, I'm in this shit, bro. What we doing, Dice? Danny Lux. All right, copy. 7 Rain, you know I love you, baby. Shout out to my 7 Rain. I love you, baby. Appreciate you, Angie, baby. We waiting for Dice. We gonna give Dice some time. One thing we gotta realize, Dice is an old man, so now I mean he got change his shit bag. He gotta fix his cane or part of his wheelchair. So we gotta respect the elders. We gotta respect the elders, man. We gotta respect the elders, so we're gonna give Dice some more time. I don't know what the fuck he doing. I done said 6, boy. This is a whole half later, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dice. Keep keep them company. I want to smoke when I put you up there, bro. I'm just joking. We got motherfucking Dice in the building, man. Dice, salute.
Tell me something good, Hollywood.
Hold on, let me come out camera. I ain't cheating. Hold on. So what the fuck is you playing at, bro? All right, go ahead. The fuck?
Artist, you choppy, brother.
Oh, no. You got me playing everything in my catalog. You got me playing everything in my catalog. But yo, you can't hear me good, Dice?
Oh, I can hear you crystal clear.
Copy. So the first thing I want to ask you, how was your day, bro?
Yo, Easy gonna get come here. Come on. Hold on, yo. Easy gonna make it yo.
Shout out to everybody in the building. We already know that. We appreciate y'all. I hope y'all believe that. You heard?
My fault, good people.
It's all love. They fuck with you, Dice. They ain't going nowhere.
My fault. I'm here. Let's get the rocking and rolling. Egypt, she gonna get sold to the Chinese restaurant. Anybody want to buy her? She about to get sold to the fucking Chinese restaurant.
First thing I want to ask you, how was your day, brother? You at work today? Anything?
No, thank God I was off today. I was actually running around when you hit me and said you was going live. Shout out to Brick House. I was in a shrimp and chicken spot, baby. That's why I said give me 15 minutes.
Fuck that. I'm happy that
you know I'm here with y'all. I'm rolling up. I got a what's call it for you today. Big backwood.
Oh,
big fucking backwood.
I smoke my whole blunt, bro.
Let's go. I see everybody in the building. NG, baby! He's in the building. Dark Skin Beauty, 7.
Yo, Dice, I want to say one thing to you, right? You always show me love, man, and respect. I see that you got love for me because real recognize real. I appreciate you for doing the first episode on LITESIDE, Grown Questions. We're going to get into some grown.
I'm honored, bro. I'm honored. I'm dead honest for that. You know, anything you say you're doing, we doing. That's good. That's what it is.
Facts. So, I want to ask you this. We're going to start right here. If you don't got to say that, but me, I born 84. I born 1984.
What's that?
I born 1984.
Let's go.
I know you older than me, right?
I was 12. I was outside. I was there.
Happy. Was you born in the 70s, right?
72.
How was the 70s so different from what's going on now? Like, what if you could give me a couple of clues to let me know what was so different about the 70s and the 2000s?
Well, what I can remember from being young with my mother and them, see the 70s, even though there was still drugs in the street, like as far as heroin and stuff like that, crack hadn't really affected our area yet. So I try to tell people this, even though so many people, unfortunately, it fell to the addiction of heroin. Heroin kept the people that was on heroin, it seemed like they families stayed together.
Copy.
Because they had a lot of morals, even though they may have been addicted to certain things. But before crack, it was nothing but love in my neighborhood. I tell you the truth, I've never seen people, because I'm from a diverse neighborhood. I got Russians, Jews, Italians, Jamaicans, Haitians, Hispanics. So as opposed to before the crack era, it was like a tight gripped community. But then when crack came out, that shit turned the world crazy, bro.
Crack came out in the 80s, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Like 83, 84, it affected us, my neighborhood.
And you think that would fuck the game up from your point of view?
Honestly, it did, because in our neighborhoods, the environments that we're raised in, our parents, us now as adults, as parents, and our children in the future, they're gonna have problems. Like people, I don't see people using drugs because they say they want to get high. No, I see people using drugs because they're trying to escape the reality of depression.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Or reality. Sometimes people just want an hour out the day to just not be stressed the fuck out. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Like people always talk about the outcome, even with like when they try to talk about with alcohol with you. My grandfather drank Seagram's gin. to the day he died. Love him to death. Like so if it comes to alcohol, I can tell you a few of my uncles and aunts that when it came to their character, that was never questioned in my heart. The only thing I say about alcohol is whatever you're thinking about, it intensifies your feeling. But that doesn't take away from your character. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I think that's what people got misconstrued on YouTube.
I think I know you've been on YouTube, right? I think you always saying, I hope I pronounce her name wrong. I hope I don't pronounce it wrong. If I do, I'm sorry. Miss Sharon McLeod.
That's it, baby. I'm Sharon McLeod, son. Doodoo head.
I got your name right. Thank you. I got it. You love your mama. I feel that energy from you. How was you and your mama like connection? Was she like your star?
That was my best friend. My mother had me when she was 19, bro. My mother, see, my family, shout out to my grandmother and grandfather. See, fortunately, my mother had a good support system around her, but my grandparents wasn't going to take care of me.
Copy.
That was her responsibility. Like my grandmother, like I would tell my son, I can't knock you for wanting to do your little rock and roll and friction, but it's a lot of things that come along with that. I've always told them about protection. I've always told them about STDs. I always told them about pregnancy, because it seems like sometimes finances destroy love. When people start worrying about how we gonna pay this bill or we behind, it seems like a spirit just jump on everybody and it makes us forget about each other. Like when we got a bunch of money or the bills is paid, it seems like that the togetherness is there. But as men, you know, if we personally aren't contributing how we're supposed to, it fucks with us. See, matter of fact, shout out to all the men in the building. Shout out all people don't even know this is the Men's Depression Awareness Month. People don't even know that. This is men. This is men. This is men. Not black, not white, not. This is the men's month. This is the men's month of depression. This is the depression month for men. This is our month. Because they don't talk about. I do. See me. I used to. You know what I learned? I used to try to lie to the world, but you can't lie to yourself. If you're unhappy, even if I keep it inside, it's gonna come out when I least expect it. You know, that's why I lost a couple of good jobs. I was going through shit in my life, in the street, in my house, in my home, in relationships, and I didn't even know that worrying and that hindering was sitting on my head when I was going to work. And then a situation erupted with me and a gentleman. And if I had the calm mind that I got now, I'd have laughed. You dig what I'm saying? But back then I had so much shit running through my mind, I just exploded the wrong way. You dig what I'm saying?
Copy. And another thing I like to ask you guys, because one day I seen you watch a live. I mean, you did a live, and the live that you did, that's the shit I'm on, right? It was a live you did about Kendrick Lamar when he did the halftime Super Bowl shit, right?
That's right.
And I seen that you put the pieces together, right? And the pieces you put together, I peeped it all at the same time. But one thing you told me that I didn't know, that Samuel Jackson, that was the devil's name.
That's the real name of the devil, Samuel.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. See, that's why when they said Uncle Sam wanted you, and it showed a man pointing towards you, they wasn't talking about the army or the government. They was talking about the devil because they wanted control of your mind. Because a lot of people don't want to deal with the fact that everybody in this chat, they got a job. Everybody in this world that has a job. Everybody that's getting up in the morning, doing a 9 to 5 or working a graveyard shift, you are a slave. They just took the whip, they just took the chains off us. Because you have to think about this. You bust your ass to go to work. 60% of your taxes are taken towards them. Now pay attention to this. If you don't go to work, you're going to be homeless. If you be homeless, after a while, if you establish a credit and then you can't keep up that credit, you're going to have to file for bankruptcy. So that's a mental anguish. You dig what I'm saying? That's just like when our forefathers and foremothers, they told them, yo, that's why I don't say good morning. You'll never hear me say good morning. I say top of the day. Because it's never good to mourn. And that's a terminology that came from good morning, get up, nigger. So if they didn't load at least 4,000 to 5,000 pounds of cotton a day, they was beat and they was starved. If they didn't cut down cane, a certain amount of that, our peoples was beat and they was starved. Pay attention to the sick, sadistic mind state that we all have been through if we hungry. If you ain't eating a week, you're going to get some motherfucking money by any means. It's the same thing that they did to our peoples back in the days. Same thing.
The reason why I came on the show for LITESIDE Grown Questions is every question I ask is not that I know it, is that I wanna see what the OGs think about it, right?
That's right.
So when you did that video, do you believe in this when it comes to this industry shit? Do you believe in all that sacrificing shit, drinking kids' blood and all that shit, or that shit is just a myth?
Me personally, I do believe in it because right now, if you pay attention to what's going on with the Pope, he died when he was 88. It's 88 keys on a piano, which are black and white. It's 8 billion people in this world. So they're waiting for the 8.800 million mark for change. See, when that Pope just came out, I think, like I said before on my show, like when you know you about to die, a motherfucking doctor tell you, yo, you got 55 days to die. Anything that you feel as though that was unright and unjust in your heart, you're gonna try to justify and fix it. That's why I think the Pope, before he passed away, he was so diligent about attacking a lot of the priests and the nuns that were involved with sexually assaulting children and adults. Because people fail to realize it wasn't just children that were sexually assaulted in that religion of Catholicism. There are adults that believe that since this is supposed, like the Pope or the cardinals are supposed to be the reflection of God, so anything that person instructs them to do, they're gonna do. See, there's some shit going on right now people don't know. See, this is some deep shit. When the Pope passes away, a doctor can't touch him.
What? Oh,
a doctor is not who determines whether he's dead or not. It's a cardinal. It's a grand cardinal that comes around and taps him on his head 3 times with a gold instrument. That's how that's deemed, and then he's laid to rest. But check this out. Now, there's over 100 cardinals right now that's locked in a room. Now, what they're doing right now is discussing allegedly secrets. You know, they can't come out that room until they decide which one in there is going to be the new Pope. I believe the Pope, quote unquote, in my opinion, was, like you said, eliminated because when he went through that door of life, when he opened it up on TV with them hieroglyphics and he started talking about the things with the Bible and the actual color of Jesus Christ, them higher ups looked at him like, yo, hold up, you bugging the fuck out right now. See, people, we've never been to the Vatican, but if you go on your computer and you pull up the pictures in the Vatican, all the pictures in the Vatican are black. All the prophets are black. You see what the Russian guy just said? The Russian president just said, yo, we just found out genetically that it's no way in hell that Jesus Christ could have been of Caucasian ethnicity. See, this is shit right now that's gonna fuck the world up. They're talking about aliens. Remember, I was the first one on YouTube. They laughed at me. I said, yo, they are aliens. I said, they're aliens. And people say, this nigga died smoking. That has nothing to do with the truth. If you look at your child's sonogram, if anybody in here has their child's sonogram, go look at that picture of that sonogram that looks like a gray alien. The description of what they give us. It's no way in hell that we are the only people. Alien is unknown life. A mosquito is an alien.
Let me tell you something funny.
Talk.
It don't make sense, but it makes sense. I was reading some shit. They said that we all is aliens.
We are.
The reason why when you wear fake jewelry, this is what they say. You wear fake jewelry, it turns your neck green because that's supposed to be your real color. That's just what I heard. I take a lot of shit out here. I want to ask you a question as an OG. This is a personal question I want to ask you.
Let's go.
I got my own opinion. I think I'm going to say my opinion first. I ask you, why the fuck do black people go through the most in life? Why do they hate us so much? My opinion. I want to see yours. I think our father was black.
See, I spoke about this before too. Number one, I believe that the Most High chose us to go through what we're going through because of our endurance. We have certain things that every ethnicity is proven. That first Asiatic black man was black. Like, it's proven that black was creation of China. Black was creation of Santo Domingo. It's like everything came from the seed of us. But I think because of, like we talked about, people that didn't stick together, people that sold their souls, house niggas, the ones that only care about them that's around them and forget everybody else, because the Illuminati is not just the consistency of ethnicities of white people. They're all type: Russian, black, Jewish, European. It's all that. It's the people that have the most money, the most fucking money. Like Elon Musk. People think Elon Musk is the richest. It's niggas richer than him. But a lot of people, they can't document this because, first of all, check this out. If I tell a motherfucker at Google, I'm gonna put $100 million in your motherfucking account every 12 months, as long as all of my information is never motherfucking retrieved, the nigga at Google gonna make sure my shit never up there.
Facts.
That's how history was written. And black people, we fail to realize, like I spoke about this, number one, we got 12 months in the calendar. But originally it was 13 months in the calendar. All the days were actually 28.
I'm about to say that.
All the days were actually 28. And then you notice they said Black History Month is 28 days. That was just a hoax to make us think that first of all, they indirectly disrespected us because, number one, why did they give us the least? They always make everything more than us. Fuck it, give them niggas 28 days to celebrate Nigger Day. But Black history should be every day because everything comes from us.
I'm just saying I can never say another fact. Because one thing I learned about life, you can believe shit in study. I was thinking about one thing, right, Dice? One day I went to my daughter's school, right? I was high. Don't tell nobody, even though I'm high, right? But she was performing. When you high, you look at shit different. So in my head, I'm like, it was Black History Month. My back was Black History Month.
You know what? Go out and come back in. You choppy. It's like
I'm choppy.
Yeah, it's not. We can hear you, but it's like staticky. If y'all hear Arctic staticky, everybody put the dice cubes up right quick. Light side, light side.
Yeah, let me know if I'm good or I'm staticky.
Yeah, you chopping like you Japanese.
Yeah, I'm on my fucking iPad. I hate this shit. Give me a minute. I got you.
You good? We here. We ain't got nowhere, Vladimir. You see, I got the backwood rolled up for this one. Shout out to Chillin' With Love. I see you in the building. East New York 318. I see you in the building, sis. Big 19 truck. I see you in the building. He said, "Yeah, bro, you're a little choppy."
Copy. Cause I know if I go on my laptop, this is a cheap ass laptop.
It's working, ain't it?
Yeah.
You paid money for it, right?
Yeah, my vision is gonna be unclear. And when I'm on my laptop, I don't show my face. Hold on.
Because it's like not the whole conversation. It's just certain parts just chop up.
All right, so I'm gonna ask questions because it's mostly questions. I'm gonna let you speak that, all right?
You good? Whatever you want to do, we're doing. GP salute.
Copy. What from you growing up? You older than me. Who was one of the best presidents? Do you think Trump fit that category?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. My favorite presidents were Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, and now Donald Trump.
So you like Donald Trump?
I actually do.
Because I hear a lot of people talk about Trump. Can you explain what's so good about Trump to you?
The reason why, first of all politicians have dirt. All of us have dirt that we have done in one particular time. So I overlook that. You dig what I'm saying? What I'm thinking about is, and it has nothing to do with the stimuluses. It has nothing to do with him giving us money. The reason why I follow him is he may make, like, it's just like on YouTube. He may make an ass of himself to the world, but he speaks his mind. And see, he's not a presidential candidate that comes from politics. He's a gangster that came from Russian and a businessman. I watched this man go through bankruptcy. My mother used to go to this nigga got a fucking a casino on Atlantic City called Trump Towers, nigga. The nigga got a fucking amusement park inside of his goddamn hotel, bro. I watched this nigga go through bankruptcy and showed the world how they could not take anything from him. A lot of people look at bankruptcy like it's something bad. Oh my God, I'm going to have to file bankruptcy. Oh no. First of all, bankruptcy is the only thing that allows you to keep your fucking assets and your money.
Okay.
The only thing about bankruptcy, for 7 years, you won't be able to reapply for any type of loan or assistance from the government. That's the only thing. But at least you get to keep your fucking money. Now, see, Donald Trump is a businessman. That nigga thinking about a bag, and he's not gonna, he ain't no sucker. He's not gonna let nobody just push him over. So this is the type of person that I would want in the White House when it came to my freedom for myself, my friends, and my family, because I don't want to be in the White House because it's inevitable, in my opinion. War is coming. But I don't want a president or a leader or a dictator or a person in command that has soft tendencies. I don't care. Let me explain to you. He could be a straight homosexual man. But if that nigga know to punch a nigga in the fucking face when a nigga playing with him, I'm with him. You understand what I'm saying to you? As opposed of getting a president or somebody in power that would be the cause of our children in the future going through slavery more worse than our parents went through it, more worse than we going through it. They trying to eliminate us, bro. They trying to get the fuck away from Earth. People not paying attention. Like the Jetsons, all that shit they showed us, this was blatant truth confused with fiction. They trying to get that nigga Elon Musk talking about taking niggas to Mars. It's millionaires that done paid for a trip to outer space.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I'm happy you said that. I don't believe nobody left this earth. I don't believe nobody been on Mars. I don't believe in none of that. I believe in the firmament and nobody can get out of it. I believe the number one challenge is to get through that pyramid. That's what I believe.
I believe that, first of all, I believe the first...
I think space is underwater, not in the sky.
Space is underwater because space is anything that's open and can't be blocked off. That's the same thing. That's the definition of space. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe we was here first. I believe it was Mars first. I really believe that because if you think about the movie, like I said, with Total Recall, the only difference between Mars and Earth is oxygen flows on Mars also, but it flows from beneath the Earth. See, if I was running around, like they said, with the Anunnaki and all the alien so-called lives before us, they trying to go where we going, where the oxygen is at. First of all, when you think about the reptilians, like what they showed you with the movie V, I believe in all of that too. Talking about the lizard people. Number one, it was better in Mars because everything was underground as far as oxygen. But I believe the same thing that happens. See, if you look at the color of Mars and you look at the images that they give us, you see red clay, seeming like something pertaining to blood or a big explosion. If you think about Earth, see the difference between Earth and Mars is we have same nutrients, same minerals, but our oxygen comes from the top. You understand? Like you said, when it comes to going underwater, I spoke on my show 2 years ago about what I saw come out the water in Myrtle Beach. This was documented down here in South Carolina.
Talk to me. What you saying? Talk to me.
All right, boom. I was doing security. For a place called Hotel Blue, 6 South Myrtle Beach. This is the only hotel in Myrtle Beach that has a bar and a pool. So I had jurisdiction of Hotel Blue and Captain Quarters. But I got off every night at 7 o'clock. I worked from 11 in the morning to 7 p.m. This particular night, the sun was setting. And this was reported by over 2,000 people in Myrtle Beach. The sun was setting. And it just seemed like some red shit just came out the motherfucking water, son. And it seemed little from where I was standing, but it was so far out. It's far in the sea. And it just came from out the motherfucking water, son. And it gravitated. It stretched out to a rectangular. It stretched out from like a circle, small circle, to a long rectangular thing, and then plunged right back in the motherfucking water. That shit, right now, that shit got my arms, my hands up on my arm. I'm telling you, I know what I saw.
Yo, Dice, I'm happy you said that, right? Because the same thing when I just told you, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, OG. The same thing when I just told you that I don't believe Nobody left Earth. Space is underground. Because my grandmother told me one day, she said, what they tell you, believe the opposite. Because my grandma told me a similar story like that. She said they keep gassing us about the aliens is going to come from the sky, but they going to come from the ocean.
And I believe, first of all, this is something that they just starting to reveal now too, the other side of the Antarctic.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people, they always, do you pay attention? It seemed like this was a taboo conversation to talk to anything pertaining to the Antarctic. But see, a motherfucking pilot flew over that motherfucker. So now they said they don't want to tell the truth that it's a fucking civilization that's going on over there for the longest.
A whole new world.
But check this out. It's only for the elite. They said it's supposedly people over there living in some type of biodome shit, just like they got in outer space. This shit, you can't make it up. People just don't talk about it.
I think it's a lot of dead celebrities is over there alive. I just felt like that.
Okay, well, let's get into that right quick. If y'all think I'm joking, you can Google everything I'm saying. They said Marilyn Monroe passed away, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a story, a conspiracy theory that Marilyn Monroe was silenced and they appeared to make her seem as she was dead, but she was in a psychiatric treatment for years. Pay attention to this. They said they put her away because of her connections with our late president, John F. Kennedy, right? But after her money ran out, after about maybe, they said 19, 20, 23 years, something like that, they said a woman was found on the side of the road that was in good condition and good health, and she kept saying her name was Annabelle something. That was Marilyn Monroe's real name. The trucker that picked her up said that he told her that she was the original Marilyn Monroe that the world known, because that was just a stage entertainment name. That wasn't her birth name. You understand what I'm saying to you? And he said that at first he looked at her like she was crazy, but she had a picture that she showed him when she was younger, and they never heard from the lady again.
So you said Marilyn, what's the name of Marilyn Rose?
Her real name is Annabelle something.
No, what is that? You said it's Marilyn Rose and shit like that?
Yeah, but her stage name, the entertainment name was Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, my bad. I thought you said something else because I heard a Pacific story like that, right? I don't know the name of it. It's in LA. What part of that area all the crackheads and bums is at? Skid Row.
Vegas.
A basketball player that both had died.
He was out there. They found him. Deontay West. That's his name. Deontay West. They said that nigga was dead. Just because, see, let me explain something to you. You know what I learned? It could be a married couple, right? And you can go into the sheriff department or the police department and say, yo, I want to file a missing report. You can file a missing report for your wife. A woman can file a missing report for her husband. A man can file a missing report for his girlfriend. A woman can file a missing report for their motherfucking boyfriend. But let me explain something to you. A missing report is not a determination of a person being dead. A missing report is an indication that somebody chooses not to be around the person that's filing the report anymore. See, people fail to realize a motherfucker will put money to the side, male or female, pack up and go leave Brooklyn, like you say, and go to Tucson, Arizona, and start another motherfucking life. But in Tucson, Arizona, he ain't no fucking criminal. She ain't no goddamn criminal, and she's not wanted. It was just a missing person report that was in that area. People just be leaving. People be tired, bro. A lot of them so-called celebrities, like the thing with Elvis Presley, that's another one I believe that never died when they say he died. That's just my opinion. Let me explain something to you. People get tired, bro.
I believe that too. I always believe Elvis Presley wasn't dead around the time they were saying he was dead. Who was the first person to fake their death? Was that Machiavelli?
I ain't do no damn surgery. I did this. Shout out to my nigga, Keep It Real. I ain't do no goddamn surgery, brother. You be seeing me with different clothes. I did this thing called diet. D-I-E-T.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to my nigga Vibes. He told me I should do some type of a channel Dedicated? No.
Yo,
First of
guys.
all, my doctor said, nigga, if you don't lose some weight, we gonna have surgery on your knee. I got a bad right knee. I twisted my knee some years back, and it started bothering me to the back where, like he told me, he said that limp that you're developing, he said, because you're trying not to put the pressure on the knee that's hurting, it's putting more pressure on your left knee. He said, so what you're doing is you're damaging your knee, but you're damaging your the right knee that's hurting, that's bothering me. He said, you're damaging that. He said, but you're beginning to damage your left knee, and that's going to ruin faster because it's taking the majority of your weight. So like I said, just like my mother, I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to surgery.
Yeah, I hate them shit, bro. Yo, Dark Skin Beauty asked a good question.
And it wasn't 100. I lost 43, though. Shout out to the people that can lose weight. Still sexy.
Dark Skin Beauty said, if the sun in space lights up the earth, why is space dark? That's crazy.
You got to think about it because of the axis of the earth, because people fail to realize every second of the day we move it.
But every time, I ain't gonna lie, every time they ever showed them in space, it's always dark. You never see that sun out.
Because the sun is not in space. The sun is on planets.
I think the sun is in the I believe in the flat earth. I don't go for what nobody say. I think the sun is in our fucking pyramid.
The sun is in each sun is in each planet's perimeter. They say on Mars there's 2 suns. See, each Earth perimeter, like you said, that axis of where you have to break through, every parameter has in outer space. There's no such thing as the sun. That's why that picture that they was talking about when they said they allegedly went to the moon. They went to the moon, right? Pay attention. They said they went to the moon, right? Number one, the flag was blowing. Ain't no gravity on the moon. That's the first fuck up. The flag was blowing. That's the first fuck up. And if they really had stepped foot on the moon, the illumination of the stars in space. See, that's the light in space. But the illumination, they would have never even been able to photograph a picture, bro.
Facts.
They fucked us up for so long. See, now, you know why our people died believing what they believe? This is the only thing I say about this social media shit or this internet shit. The only reason why a lot of our aunts, grandparents, and fathers and mothers and family members died is because of what they believe. There's people that went to their grave, black people,
because of what they
said we'd never have a black president. So they went to their grave with that hurt and that bitterness in their heart. And look what we had. We had a black president. It's just certain things that you didn't get to see that develops bitterness. And if you take it to your grave, because like equality that's the only thing with me. That's really my thing, the equality shit. That shit right there. I think everybody should be treated equally. If you're a piece of shit, you should be treated like a piece of shit by fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a good person, you should be treated by and greeted by great people as the character you are. Facts.
That's a fact. So, do you think that we get our first black president? Do you think that was something that I think you have? What's that word? What they call that word? What's that word? Do you think he was a plan?
I think Barack Obama was put in place. I think he was put in place. See, my opinion on that, I talked about that too. I think Barack Obama was put in place to legalize same-sex marriage. I think that's the only reason why he was allowed actually to be the representation of anything. Because I don't think that, you know, the Caucasian, like the redneck, the real Southern raised Caucasian presidents, I don't think that they wanted to have that on their jacket is signing that bill. But a lot of them, unfortunately, allegedly, are into same-sex relations. See, it's so much secrets and stuff that people want to confuse.
If you pay attention, they used a black man to do that.
Yo, Big Vic, I see you in the building. Oh, salute.
That's how they showing us. They used a black man to illegalize some shit like that.
That's a fact. They're not gonna say that's something that. But then again, pay attention to this. This is how I feel about it. Shout out to my nigga Waiter Black.
Shout out to Waiter.
as far as homosexuality, this is my look on it. If you are a homosexual man or you're a homosexual woman, or you're a homosexual man or if you're a lesbian woman, do you know why? And you're proud about it. You don't hide it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about no DL shit. Like you be trying to do shit and you hope people know. Fuck all y'all. I'm talking about the ones that stand for it, the gay pride and all that. You know why I respect them people more? And this is on my mother's grave. I'm not trying to be funny. You know why I respect that type of person? Because of their integrity and the scrutiny that they know they're going to have to endure in their life. The things that they know they may have to go through once somebody understands what they chose as their sexual lifestyle. Number one, we know heterosexual people that are more sinister, more demonic, and more evil than damn near all the gay people we know.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. So I don't think
people,
that's no reason to really judge nobody. You dig what I'm saying?
Nah, nobody. I judge you if you like that, and you know I'm not like that, and you try to play with me like that.
Oh, you're supposed to do something different. You're supposed to wing, wing, bang. You're supposed to wing, wing, bang.
Do you leave, right? I argue with my wife here about this all the time. Do you? And I'm gonna tell you what I heard. Have you ever heard of somebody called 607 Punk?
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna send something to you later about him for the birth. And I promise you, you're gonna start watching him, right? So me and Tissue Tape always argue about Tissue Tape like, nah, you could be born gay. I said I don't believe that. So I heard a man say the reason why people can be born feminine because when you pass away and you did not pass all of our Father goals, he sent you back to earth. Your soul come back, you reincarnated. So some people soul, they used to be a man in their afterlife, but they soul come back to a female body. Or they used to be a female in their afterlife, and they came back, they soul went into a man's body. When I pay attention to them, I'm like, because I don't believe you could be born like that. But when he said that to me, it made totally sense. When I send you him, I promise you, you're going to watch him a lot. His name is 607 not the Punk. He's like Chauncey White, but funny as shit.
See, it's a few reasons why I believe people can become whether homosexual or lesbian. Pay attention. When our children, when children are coming up as children, there are over sexually excited children, and the signs are shown, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because a lot of us aren't psychiatrists or therapists, we can't identify with the signs that are being shown. Now, when it comes to us, fuck is wrong with you, boy? Why you got that goddamn girl, that doll in your hand? If I catch that doll in your hand again, I'm gonna beat your ass. As opposed to talking to your daughter, yo, why the fuck you got on them? Why you always wearing jeans and shit like that? Running around here like some stupid ass little boy. I believe confused sexuality, repressed, will make people rebel. So check this out. What I mean is, in simplified terms, if you have an over-sexualized child, that parent doesn't know how to identify or take them for therapy pertaining to something they're going through, when you lash out to your child, you develop a resentment. That child develops a resentment inside their heart because they don't know what they're going through. It might have been something they might have been exposed to. It might have been something they heard. It might have been something they saw. And they don't know what they're going through. And the only person that they can reach out to, their parents, has pushed them away. So now, pay attention. When their parent is telling them they better not do that shit no more, now they're going to do it more. Now they're going to do it more. And it's going to topple on for 2 or 3 months. And then it's going to be a year. And then all these years, this resentment is building up on the child. The child is not talking to the parent about that. Now pay attention. This is where the interference comes from outside with other children that child may get exposed to that may be going through the same thing. That be telling that child, yo, it's nothing wrong with you feeling like that. First of all, that's children. If you talk to a lot of people or you pay attention to certain people, it was a gay guy that worked in my job. Every day he said he hated his mother. Every day This
to
man
everybody in the
said he
building.
hated his mother.
If I'm not shouting y'all out, I'm sorry. Right now, I'm using my brain and I'm listening to the OG, so I'm not looking at the chat, but I appreciate all of y'all. My back, OG.
He told me he hated his mother, and then I just asked him one day, like, boy, let me ask you something, bro. And he was like, what's good, Dice? Because I used to call him Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You dig what I'm saying? That's the nickname I gave him. Shout out to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know what I'm saying? That's word to my mother. I used to call a nigga Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You dig what I'm saying? That was
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
shit.
Nah.
So make a long story
Dice,
short,
fighting, nigga.
I asked the nigga, why did he dislike his mother so much? And then I went into the story about me missing my moms and what I would do just to hug my moms again. Yo, the nigga looked at me. This is a grown man, bro. 25 years old, man. He looked at me and said, Dice, if I tell you the things she let people do to me, I just wish she was dead. That shit sent me to the bathroom, bro. That shit fucked with my stomach, boy.
His own mama?
That shit fucked with my stomach, bro.
That means she was doing something.
He said to me, excuse me, if he told me all the things that she done to me.
Wow.
That she done to me. Now pay attention. It doesn't mean that she was sexually assaulting him. But it don't mean that a man she was dating wasn't sexually assaulting him and she didn't do nothing about it. It don't mean she didn't criticize him. It don't mean she didn't disrespect him. It don't mean that she didn't embarrass him because of who he felt he was. That's something that really gets me upset with people because, like, it's on my arm. Only God can judge me. You can't just judge somebody without actually knowing their trials and tribulations and what has been built up to the way that they act. You dig what I'm saying? Because I know how I am. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have reasons for the reason why I am. Like, I'm real funny because of betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Like that betrayal, that disloyalty shit. That's something like real life shit that has affected me to this second in my day. So you can't really judge nobody. Like people be saying, Dice, like, why you don't smile? Give me something to laugh at. You understand what I'm saying to you? I do smile. I do laugh.
Dice, look, I'm sorry if I cut you off. Sorry, right?
You good.
So you came from a whole different era I come from, right? You done seen a lot, way more than me. From your aspect, right? What makes you what do you think changed these kids from how they used to be around your era? From respecting, getting their ass worked from teachers and the hood saying don't disrespect your fucking mother. Your mother don't care if a nigga smack the shit out you and bring you to her and say I caught him, cut his school, I whooped his ass and brought him home. Till now, when kids killing, shooting, they fucking parents scared of them. What makes you think that whole change come from?
I think it came from the lack of respect because when we came up, we respected our parents, but nowadays, respectfully, a lot of the parents aren't demanding respect by example. See, I talk about this with my mother because I love her to death, just like my father. I love my mother dearly, but she still made mistakes. You know why? Because they weren't pamphlets on how to be a parent. As a parent, I've made mistakes. As a parent, I'm going to continue to make mistakes pertaining to certain obstacles if it's different than something I've already went through. The times when I may have been around my aunts and my uncles, and I might be in the living room and my mother and my father might be at the table with my aunts and my uncles playing cards. My mother, she drinking her little malt duck. My pop's drinking his Miller. My uncle, he drinking his Hennessy.
I couldn't even be around them when they was playing cards, gambling, drinking.
But see, pay attention. Our parents came from parents that said, oh, if you want to be in them streets, you're going to take them kids with you too. Now pay attention. Parents still needed an outlet. So what they did, they rebelled against their parents. Well, fuck it. Mommy don't want to watch them. I'm taking them with me. So now you got the little boys and the little girls that's in the living room chilling with a bunch of disgruntled women, all women and men that had children, but these children are paying attention to everything that you're doing. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when you're sitting there smoking that cigarette or you sitting there sipping on a glass of wine, or you sitting there, you might be inhaling some cocaine, or you sitting there, you might be rolling up a spliff. Everything that I just told you, each one of them children or all them children are going to be curious about. And that curiosity is going to turn into a yearn, because every time our parents wanted an outlet back in the days, y'all remember they had us in one motherfucking room when they had their little parties. Them parties was because they wanted to get high and get that stress off their fucking back.
Get drunk and all that.
But check this out. Big Mama wasn't watching us because Grandma was going to church the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So now, when that all switched up, because church isn't a thing that's of demand now. The reason why I say religion should not be discontinued is because sometimes religion is the only thing that can structure a human being. You understand?
I don't believe in that.
I do.
I don't believe in.
I don't rely on anything that's gone, but I do. Like I pay attention. Like the Holy Bible. Like it's supposed to be an acronym. It stands for having only left you basic information before leaving Earth. If a person is into Christianity, if you read that Bible, there are so many things that we go through today in that Bible, just like the Quran. It's just like the same thing. Basic, like, all right, the Quran, it tells you how the black man is God.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to eat pork. You're supposed to take care of your family. You're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to be a leadership. The Christianity tells you you're supposed to humble and don't care about nothing but God. Don't care about nothing but God. If your child is in the street running around, don't worry about that. Make sure you go to church and pay that money. Don't worry about you ain't seen your daughter in about 2 or 3 weeks, but every Sunday, you better be in that church paying your tithe.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying to you? The only thing about religion is, like I said, to rely on something that's gone. Religion is a very strong thing because it shows you consequences and things that happen when you don't move fucking accordingly, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the world ain't what it was when we was coming up. It's better, but then again, it's nothing is sacred anymore because everything is put in the out front.
Everything.
Nothing is sacred anymore.
Just like back then, you know how hard it was to see a bitch with no clothes on? Just go to IG. You see them all. You see
all
them
day.
all.
But then again, you got to think about it. When you think about the mental aspect of it, they say, oh, she on there. How can she look like she out there? What the fuck she doing? I'm the buzz of it. Then you got to say, yo, what she went through. Why does she feel as though she's up here and the only thing she could do is say, get down with me and follow me and sign up and look at me masturbate and look at me play with myself. See, that's a topsy-turvy of insanity because the motherfucker that's going to do it and the motherfucker that's going to pay for a motherfucker that they don't know to do it, you're both crazy.
Fact.
You both got toxic traits, not just that woman, that nigga too. That nigga's a fucking weirdo too. So you mean to tell me if you into a woman, whatever, masturbating XYZ, the woman that you with she can't do her? So you mean to tell me you got to go spend some money monthly for a woman that you don't know because you want to see her play with herself? That's something a nigga need to check himself about,
man. That's crazy. And one thing, right? Because I'm on IG, but I only got IG for family and friends. But yo, Dice, son, the young girl that I see up there, bro, I be like, how is this even possible? Like, why they don't strike that whole channel down, bro? I'm talking about 16, 17 in their drawers. Why y'all not striking that shit? That shit is nasty, bro.
Yo, let me tell you something. I watched this movie, right? I watched this movie today called The Accountant Part 2.
The Accountant?
You see the first movie called The Accountant? Well, they got an Accountant Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
All jokes aside, I don't even want to be on a cell phone or a computer ever again in my life. The shit that I saw today, y'all, in this movie, yo, listen to me. It's nothing you can do now. If you have a laptop, if you have a cell phone, if you interacted on this cell phone for more than motherfucking a year, listen to me. It's nothing. I seen some shit today. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's a team of motherfuckers out there that can play with them goddamn computers. Now check this out. A woman, they trying to hack her fucking computer. I'm gonna tell you a part of the movie. They trying to hack her computer. So it's 6 bad motherfuckers sitting in the room. The nigga made a call, said, I need y'all. They get in front of their computers in this dark room. The lady go to sit down. They said, your turn. One of them did some shit that made the doorbell ring. Wasn't nothing happening with the doorbell. When they went to the doorbell, they said, scan her pictures, photos, everything about her. That shit is spinning. So when she's going back around and the camera, her whole surveillance system that she used for security, just in case she has an intruder, this is what they're using to monitor her walk around the house. They said she's on the way back to the computer. They said, yo, it's your turn. The motherfucker, they said, turn the motherfucking volume up on the TV so the neighbors can hear. She's looking at her volume, turn the fuck up. So she gets up and go to the shit with the shit and trying to do that. While she's doing that, they scanning all her fucking personal information, bro.
Wow. Wow.
This is some real shit. They said, get a passcode. She just said the shit arrogantly. Like, you know how you ask a motherfucker, you think you can do this? That bitch said, go get a passcode. That mother said, off red. That bitch got that passcode in like 5 seconds. These fucking computers are dangerous.
Yo, Dice, this is real facts. A while ago, like a good 4 years ago, one of my cousins, her fucking flash screen broke. She got mad. And she just stomped that shit out. Come on, yo, bro, it was a fucking little camera in the flash screen, bro.
Yeah, in the front. All of them, see, people fail to realize. What you're looking at right now is a camera. The same shit that's broadcast. Yo, this shit, yo, listen to me. If y'all ain't see the Accountant Part 2, go see. It's on, yo, the shit is on the Fire Stick. And the motherfucker's crystal clear. It's on the Fire Stick. The shit scared the shit out of me. Yo, this right here. All right, boom. I'm gonna give you another representation of movies that's very dangerous. Watch the movie Independence Day and how they work them computers. How they work them computers. This shit is people using this shit like it. Yo, listen to me. This shit dangerous. Oh, matter of fact, long live Yak. I just seen that shit. Rest in peace, Yak. Yo.
Yo, Dad, I don't know if you've been locked up. Like
yeah, I've been in jail.
I like a good. Like, I don't know what's going on now because I ain't been locked up a minute besides when they raided my house, right? But my last time being locked up was like 7 years ago, right? And I realized they not taking fingerprints no more, right? So now they got you staring at some shit to glaze your eyes.
Your eyes scan.
Yeah, right? And guess what comes out? You can't say this word. I tried that and they shut my shit down. But the rivals that was out, right? You got to cover your face. They put everything in play. First off, we want to shoot you with this. We want to do this. And all we want y'all to do is walk around with masks so we can scan your eyes and program shit, bro.
That's right.
So the whole time that we run around with masks, until today, it's not even against the law to wear a mask. You know why? Because you already scanned by your eyes. There's computers everywhere. The niggas will take that computer, zoom right into your fucking eyes, and know you got a fucking warrant or murder or anything, bro.
Oh yeah, that's that movie. That movie because they showed everybody. The woman, she was a merciless killer. It was 14 bodies that was so unsolved, and because of her eye scan, every motherfucking body came back to her, and she was in that place where that person died at that particular time. This computer shit is very, very dangerous, bro.
And phones.
It's not even that. You know what's about to take over the world? Yo, my man said some shit to me the other day and it scared the shit out of me.
Robots.
My man said, yo, Dice, you ever thought that the AI is God? I said, what you mean? The nigga picked his phone up and he said, Siri, how do you spell school? And then Siri just pulled up the name, school, broke down everything that it is now, pre-verb, every way that you can use the word school. He said, yo, Dice, you ever thought that maybe Siri and the AIs is already God? That shit scared the shit out of me. He said, do you think that's God's way of communicating with us? Because physically, you'll never see him. I said, physically, you is seeing him. If you're looking at God, I'm God, you God. He said, but listen what I'm saying. He said, well, check this out. Let me ask you a question right now. He said, when was the motherfucking dates of the first World War I? When did it end? What was it about? I just started bugging out. He said, if we ask Siri, I bet you she know.
Facts.
That's how powerful these computers is, bro.
Yo, Yo, I want to tell you something that's funny, right? It made sense to me when I heard somebody say this, right? When you make or have a baby, you a what? A parent, right? Now,
a person that rents a child. A pair that rents a child.
That's cool. Pair, as a pair is two.
It's renting a
And
child.
now rent. Pair, rent.
That's right.
You don't own your own child, bro. That's crazy. Yo,
check this out. I'm about to give you 10 seconds on your show, bro. I just told people this, man. Do you understand this, Art? You know why you do not, first of all, you have to petition for paternity, for custody of your child. Number one, if you say, I'm taking my daughter, and you leave with your motherfucking daughter, and Tizzle say, you better bring my daughter back, Artist, and you don't bring that fucking child back, a warrant will be issued for you, vice versa, Tizzle with you. Tizzle, bring my daughter back, stop playing with me, I ain't coming back, nigga. A warrant will be issued. You know why? That's why you have to go to court. That's why you have to petition for this shit. People don't understand that shit is real. That's why they can walk up in your house. Child Protective Services can walk in your crib 2 o'clock in the morning, break out, come back 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, come back, break. Except, you know why? Because their children are the property of the state that they were born in. Yo, you don't pay attention to what I just said about slavery? Pay attention, man. When they had our kids was their profit. So the first thing they did to keep us in line, right? Check this out. Oh, you think we playing? I'm gonna sell your fucking child. Hold up, don't do that. Hold up, don't do that. Well, you know what? You gotta let me sleep with your motherfucking wife for 3 months. I'm tired of you nigga talking back to me. Then so check this out. Check the mental anguish of a decision that a person of a different color can tell a person. Check this out. You don't want me to sell your baby. Check this out. I'll keep you here. I gotta sleep with your motherfucking wife, and you better not say nothing about it, nigga.
Facts. Nasty work. What you, for all of the experience that you ever been through, what do you think is the end result of this bullshit, of this fucking world? What the end result to you?
My end result, I think everybody needs to adjust their heart to peace before they leave this world. I think everything that comes, I'm trying to work on this shit. Shit be aggravating me at work. Like, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Like, I'd be like, yo. But rest in peace to my Uncle Freddie. I think he got his goal, because like when you can get to the point in your life where nothing really upsets your spirit, I think that's when God will come let you go back home. I think that's when God will let you come back home, because they say if allegedly, we go into this place called Paradise Heaven, where everything exists and everything is love. I really think that's the test of the Most High, when certain humans were made to see their intentions of their heart. Do they deserve to be where they come from? Because where they come from, everything is explained. They was talking about this. They said people fail to realize, they said it was a baseball player. They got hit by a baseball. Sheep stay sleep, salute. And they said he got hit by the baseball, and the baseball hit the side of his cranium doing 92 miles an hour. When he woke up the next day, he knew 5 languages. Google this. Google this. That's on Sharon McLeod. Google this. When the man woke up the next day in the hospital, he knew 5. They kept him overnight for observation. He slept because of the nigga woke up knowing 5 different languages.
Wow.
Another woman, she got into a head-on car crash, right? And then she turned into something. She could play Mozart. Now check this out. I forgot the name of it, and you can Google this. It's a name for this shit. They saying that our brain and our mental is so fucked up because you fail to realize the punishment of the Most High, we only get to use 10% of our motherfucking brain matter. So the 90% that's sitting back and behind, they say when it's a certain jaw that hits you, it gives you a shock boot to certain things that you wasn't even prevalent to before that incident. You understand what I'm saying to you? He said, because we don't know the full capabilities of mind power. I should be able to cut this TV off. I should be able to pick my motherfucking soda up and make it move without me touching it, without even saying a word. But because wherever we supposedly come from, these powers that we had, we used them maliciously. So God took them shits away from us. Just imagine that shit. Now pay attention to what I'm saying to you right now. Just pay attention that if everybody on YouTube had 100% capacity of their mind, some of the evil intentions and the evil intent in some of these people's minds, do you know what type of horrific shit would be happening? Because one day a nigga be sitting up saying, yo, I hate this nigga so much. Yo, I hope the nigga motherfucking moms die. And then because of that power in your brain of 100%, you forgot about the magnitude of it. You get a phone call and then somebody's going live and saying XYZ, somebody mom's passed away. That's why the Most High took that shit away from us, bro.
So you think he took our powers? Because I believe we got it. It's just that the system did so much, it's hard to find them. Like, for instance, why you think we wear sneakers with rubber on them? Because
to stop us from being grounded.
And the ground is for power. So I don't think he took our powers. I think the word stirred us where it's hard for us to get our own powers because we were designed to do certain shit like wear sneakers. If somebody tell you to no, you don't wear sneakers, we so programmed. Nigga, you know that shit sad. What you mean don't wear sneakers?
Yeah, you want to hear something funny? When I was a little boy and came down here to North Carolina on my mother's soul, nobody in my family, I don't give a fuck if they had money or not, wore shoes or sneakers or socks. As I kept coming down here from the years up, they started seeing signs saying, no clothes, no service on the store. See, this is the program of it. Number one, you can walk around freely. To this day, if you walk around right now with no shoes and no socks or nothing on, that is not against the motherfucking law. But if you walk into a store, pay attention to this. If you walk into a store without shoes or socks on or without a shirt on, you can be arrested for trespassing because it's visibly shown that you cannot come in the store unless you're fully clothed. Now, that's some deep shit.
Facts.
That's some deep shit. That's real deep shit. Down here, the old timers do it all the time. It's called grounding. I have aunts that live sheep stay sheep potatoes. I got aunts that when it rains, the first thing they do, you can pass my Aunt Aretha in them crib, and they walking outside real slow, and they stopping because it's over 2,000 pores in the bottom of your foot.
Facts.
That whole energy from that raw earth has been disrupted, and it's pulling up in skin. I got family members down here that when something is bothering them, they go hug trees. Don't ask me why. At first, I used to laugh at that shit.
Yo, I was just about to say that.
I used to laugh at that at first.
Hug trees.
Yo, listen to me. I used to laugh at that shit at first. But if they gave us another truth right in front of our eyes. If you've seen the first movie, Avatar, pay attention to the fucking first movie named Avatar. There's a picture in the Appalachia of a big-ass motherfucking alleged mountaintop, right? But if you do the history on it, they say that's not a mountaintop. See, I'm in the South now, so I see this. They say that's the top nub of a tree. It's really called a tree of life, bro. They say this tree was so broad and so strong and it grew so high, it grew to the heavens, high above. And they said they cut it down and they disguised it as a manual landmark where no one can visit. But they saying it's a landmark. Pay attention to Avatar. When they went to that other world, what was they looking for? The tree of fucking life. You dig what I'm saying? So if it really was a tree of life, pay attention. If it really was a tree of life, meaning that if anybody in all entirety of this world, Cuba, Japan, Brazil, New York, North Carolina, if somebody had an ailment to the fact where their life was about to leave, pay attention. All you would have to do is fly this person to this place called the Tree of Life and their ailments are cured. Why would they stop that? Because of medicine. Because of that whole motherfucking hustle pertaining to medicine, man. This shit different, man. They don't want the truth to be exposed, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Speaking about medicine, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I do not believe and I don't trust in doctors. Let me say something, right? I want to talk about cancer. I was because rest in peace to my father. My father died from cancer. My favorite aunt, my little cousin died, right? So I have to always Google and be on cancer. What's going on with this shit, right? this is what I heard. I don't know if it's facts. I like to get my cancer is something that's in us to protect us, right? So we supposed to have. I'm just saying what I believe. We all born with cancer in us. Cancer supposed to protect us from a lot of shit. It sucks it up and it snatch it in, right? So I like this is cancer, right? So when you get germs in your body, the cancer grabs it, eat it. You get germs, the cancer catch it, eat it. When you go to the hospital, you know what they do? They stick that needle, pump it. All the germs come out. And now you got full-blown cancer, bro.
You know what I would think about that? I don't know about that one in particular, but I know pertaining to certain things pertaining to cancer, just like with HIV, like the certain similarities when it comes to the white cells overpowering the cells. So first of all, the canceristic cells, like you said, are supposed to be protective cells. But then again, a protective cell maybe can hold down 3, but it's not responsible for 10. That's how that radiation comes in. But radiation is also it kills. Don't get it twisted. But it also burns down like a stump, like the end of a cigarette being clipped out. You know what I'm saying? The other side of it is still alive, but that side right there has been impacted so hard that it's just brittle and it's no longer vital to any feeling. That's very, very dangerous, because if you have anything pertaining to your blood or your cells, you don't want to kill them. You want to rejuvenate them. That's why I've always said rest in peace to Dr. Sebi. You don't want to kill anything that's actually supposed to be in your body. That's why I tell people, when people be running around talking about you're supposed to drink. First of all, you're supposed to have at least 6 to 8 pounds of water in your body a day. The only reason why, because you have 86% to 89% water in your body. If you drink too much water, this is how these people have these ailments where their feet start swelling up. They start screaming about certain things about, that's called the pig feet syndrome. No, it's because you're putting too much water in your body, especially if you aren't moving. You can't sit down all day and just drink fucking water, because you're not going to perspire as you would as if you was going to work. You know what I'm saying? It's just to regenerate. Like the water has to be in your body, but then again, it has to be regenerated. Just like the blood, it has to be in your body, but it has to be regenerated. If you're giving me something that's going to destroy it, it's not going to kill everything, but it's going to kill that part where it's a cloggage, where to no longer help my body, I'm dying.
Facts.
I'm dying.
Dark skin beauty. I believe that nobody died from cancer. They died from the treatment. I'm not gonna lie, right? Rest in peace to my pops. He died from cancer.
Rest in peace.
My pops was always good. One day his rib was hurting. Just his rib. My pops was to the hospital. He had stage 4 cancer, bro. He died in 4 days.
Rest in peace.
But he good. My pops, he was a good time. God bless him, man. He met all his grandkids. He good, man. He good.
Word up. It's a bunch of y'all, man. You gotta understand. It's like my grandfather, when people walk up on me and be like, boy, you look just like Fred. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Fred, it wouldn't have been no Sharon, and it wouldn't have been no me. You dig what I'm saying? So he's still here physically. Like his sisters, shout out to my Aunt Mary, my Aunt Joanne, you dig what I'm saying? My Aunt Ellen, they the last ones. They here every time they see me, I swear to God, that's on my mother. They just be like this. And I'd be like, Aunt Mary, what's wrong with you? She'd be like, yo, you look and act just like my brother. And that's one of the most beautiful compliments I've ever got in my life.
What movie was that with Chris Rock? And they wanted him to be the president.
I remember the movie with Chris Rock.
All right. If they give you the opportunity right now, thanks. I want you to be the president. You surprised, but they dead ass. What would you do to change this world?
The first thing that I would really, really pay attention to is reparation.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing. That's all jokes aside. Like if you see how Donald Trump got in there and said, yo, I'm going to gangs and I'm going to deportation. Like he's seeing how they're effectively moving that. Right now, if I got into the fact where they was telling me I could be president, first of all, whatever's going on in the world right now, that would have to be understood to be watched and paid attention to. But the first thing I want to do is get these people their fucking money. Number one, that 40 acres and a mule shit wasn't passed down correctly. That's the only thing. First of all, I think, now check this out. Fuck a stimulus. If you background check everybody, like they got that that history tree shit, that family link shit, where you can go back and find back who your generations is. First of all, if you got people that come from descendants of any type of hardship, slavery, the Holocaust, any type of shit like that, I think these type of people deserve some motherfucking money. How much money? I don't know, but we should start the negotiation at least at $1 million. I didn't say that's where we settle at. But the first thing we're gonna talk about, at least these niggas they deserve $1. I think everybody deserve a fucking $1, nigga. Now, then they ask the dumb question like, well, why would you do that? Because motherfuckers is hungry. It's first of all, if you got $1 million, you give a dope fiend $1 million, that dope fiend is gonna get clean.
Facts.
You give a dope fiend, you give a heroin addict, you give a crackhead, you give somebody suffering from alcoholism, you give somebody suffering from cocaine $1 million motherfucking dollars, 70 to 80% of their motherfucking problems and their anguish is eliminated, and they gonna get clean. Because number one, they ain't gonna fuck that money up and get back to where they at right now, because that's the first part that's fucking people up. They finances, bro. Niggas is fucked up, bro.
That's what caused most of the violence.
Motherfucker, well, first of all, let me tell you something. Why did niggas go out of, allegedly, why did we go out of town back in the days to sell drugs? Because Big said Nicks was going for 20s down south. Check this out, because they said that what we were selling for allegedly $3 to $5, that was going for a fucking dub. So check this out. We gonna go somewhere where we don't know nobody, or we gonna go somewhere where we got a cousin that we grew up beating up, but we gonna take over that fucking town because our aunt gonna think we coming down there for the summer, but we coming down here to sell crack. Man, check this out. We coming right back. You know why? Because niggas ain't got no money. Why you think niggas be running around with them guns? Why you think niggas steal cars? Why you think niggas do robberies? Why you think PNP got killed? Rest in peace. Why you think certain niggas be dying? Because niggas is walking around with jury and shit, and niggas ain't got $1 in their pocket, and they saying, well, I'm about to get some money. They don't give a fuck if it's $2,000. Them niggas with Pop Smoke got $1,700 fucking bro, in a Rolex. Because they was fucked up. Because them kids was fucked up. Number one, them kids' parents ain't home to this day. Parents nowadays, respectfully, is on Instagram selling pussy. That's a fact. Or the niggas is in the motherfucking street still thinking that's the way to do it, and they standing on a corner. That shit right there is, first of all, that anticipates aggravation right there also.
As a president, it won't be easy. You can't just come to the hood and just change the kids, right? What would be your first step to help the kids in the hood? Even though they lie, what would be the first step to help these kids stop this crime shit, this shooting shit?
They took the YMCAs and the recreation centers, bro.
I'm about to say that. Thank you. See, you think like me. Facts.
They don't. First of all, when your kid is when your kid is getting out of school at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and you don't get home from work to 6 or maybe 8, sometimes 10 o'clock, that's a lot of time for unattended assent. You need to have somewhere where you know that your child is somewhere with some, like, shout out to everybody in St. Matthew's Church. Shout out to everybody in St. John's Recreation Center, Parko and them. Like, we had people that, like, my moms used to come get me, and they used to be like, hey, Miss McLeod. Like, my mom said them was the things that made her more comfortable. Because when I got home, this wasn't about the cell phone era. I called my moms at a job, 1-212-940-5636. What you doing? I just got home. Where you going? I'm going to St. Matthew's Church. Well, you know I'm going to be there around 7 o'clock. St. Matthew's Church closed at 8 o'clock. So my moms, to try to give me a little more time to respect my time with my friends, instead of being there at 7, she might pull up like 7:35, 7:40. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
But she knew, she told me this, we talked about this. She told me that at least she knew I was safe, because I'm really from that era. Like, really, I'm from Utica Avenue. So if we got parents out here, shout out to all the single fucking mothers. I'll lick you on your forehead, every one of y'all right now if I could. Shout out to all the single fucking mothers.
And we love y'all.
And shout out to all the single fucking fathers.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying? I give you A for Bud if I could. I would. I swear to God, I'd get you right. I would. You dig what I'm saying?
You can't cash out no Bud.
But you know this thing, like, if we don't got no, it take a village to raise a child. If I don't know that my child is safe at you and Tizzle house, I'm fucked up. If you don't know that your children are safe at my crib, we fucked up. But you understand, they done separated us so much. They separated us so much. And then the equality thing, that's the shit I'm with. If you made a mistake and you went to jail and you did your time, if I come home, you telling me I can't get a job like that person because you're afraid that I might, if I went to jail for robbery because I was hungry, if I used to dig pockets because I was hungry, if I used to yap chains because I was hungry, I went to jail. I'm a child. My mom's addicted to crack. My pops is in jail. My grandmother's the only one holding me down on a fucking budget of $600 a month. So I come home as an adult and change my life, and I want to be a technician. I want to be an architect. But you tell me this cannot happen because when I was a child and I wanted to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like certain shit like that. If that's why I said if you give everybody at least $1 million, and let me tell you something, if I give a motherfucker $1 million and he go rob somebody, he need to die. He don't need to go to jail. He need to fucking die. AP, salute. That's a fact. And you gotta understand something too. You know what I would do too?
Up the blunt, and you like,
I actually would do a recreational center for parents to be involved also. Like I'm talking about where it could be classes with men, how to be more supportive to their children. We don't know how to fucking communicate with our women because of what we went through. They don't know how to communicate with us because of what they tired of being talked to the way they talk to. So when they start saying certain stuff to us, see, this is what I had to learn. Because we haven't been spoke to like that by niggas in the street, we get more enraged. If my chick tell me shut the fuck up, I'm ready to go, yo, go suck your mother. You dig what I'm saying? Because they know nigga gonna tell me no shit like that. I'm just being over exaggerated. I'm just bullshitting. We gotta learn how to communicate to each other, man, like that. And we gotta learn how to communicate to each other in front of our children. Because we're teaching our children what they supposed to go through in the future about how we interact with each other. I'm dead serious about that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you mad at your motherfucking man, ladies, check this out. And you see your children in the living room with your man or whatever, walk up to that man and kiss him on his forehead. You dig what I'm saying? If you upset with your woman, lady, you know what I'm saying? My dudes, like you mad when they're in front of their mother, walk up on her and kiss her on the motherfucking neck. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with certain shit. Tell her you love her. Ladies, tell them you love them, because just because you're going through something, that's not supposed to stop love. That's supposed to stop a comfortable feeling at a particular time if somebody's upset. But that ain't supposed to stop love, because I notice nowadays, like, people go through shit and they forget about love. They just be like, well, I'm so mad, fuck it. Nah, that's childish. That's childish. That's childish. Word up.
I don't know if this law came into play, but Trump was trying to say if a female put a baby daddy on child support, he's the only one that can file tax for the child, and she can't. How do you feel about that? I think that's powerful. I think that's fire.
The only way, I think it should be a percentage. If the young lady is not working, if unfortunately if this particular time that she may be on housing or public assistance, I think it should be 100% to the father, especially if he's doing more than being child support father. You dig? I ain't talking about them niggas that want to pay $50 a motherfucking month and be like, yo, I'm super dad. No, I'm talking about them niggas that's making sure that $50 is there, but they still giving their baby mothers $100 or $200 a month because that food need to be in the fucking crib, and they still coming to get their crib kids, and every time they bring their kids back,
Happy, but that's a good idea. I was talking to Dawson. Oh, she said that wasn't true, but that's a great idea. I hear you guys.
Word up. Like, I remember when I used to go get my son on my mother. My son mother used to get, I don't know, shout out to the baby mothers that ever went through this shit. Yo, listen to me, man. They used to have the kids S&Js and Simons and all that shit. My son was wearing North Faces and baby minks and Timbs and all. My baby mother, when I used to bring him home, she told me one day, yo, leave all that shit at your fucking house. Leave all that shit at your fucking house. That's his fucking problem now. He up in the morning talking about he don't know what shoe, which Timbs he gonna wear with his jeans. Leave that shit over there. So all them niggas that be talking about, yo, I gave her $50 a month. You niggas should go suck yourself, son, on some real shit. That baby need more than fucking $50, bro.
$50.
Especially them niggas that's
The baby
buying them
need
apes.
love. Love is better than money when it comes to these kids, man.
That's right.
That's what's fucked up now because so many fathers, I'm not going to keep blaming everything on the fathers, but we got so many fathers that's gone. That's one of the parts of, I feel, what's going on in this fucking society now because so many kids are being raised by fucking females. And when a boy become a certain age, I figure a female look at that boy. That's my protector. That's my soldier. Because a lot of females had kids at young ages. We got females that's born in the 80s, have their first child at 13.
That's a fact.
Their first boy. So
That's
when
a fact.
the boy grow up, the boy growing up with them. So now it's more like my protector and my friend, not my son or my child.
Yo, Tizzle, what up, nigga?
Oh my God, I ain't saying nothing about that.
She in the building.
Salute to Tizzle.
That's right.
We're the fucking building. But like I was saying, that's the reason. I think that's the reason why we got a lot of kids like they is. And then when you pay attention, they try to separate us. If your girl get the welfare, she fucked up, but she fucked you up. They ain't on your body. They looking for you. Where he at? Get him out of here. Send him to jail if he
Hold
not
up,
paying.
stop. Y'all wish I had that 10-second shit over here, nigga. That's the second time you'd have got 10 seconds on your show, y'all. On a real note, and this is to my niggas. The difference with me, with my son, mother, I wanted my son. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was different with me, as opposed to my man Black, when his baby moms got pregnant and he had his daughter. My nigga didn't have nowhere to really lay his head. So at that particular time, he didn't want his daughter. And like, you remember, I come from that era where if you got bad at your baby mother, if you know she was talking to a nigga on the corner, that's that nigga baby, that ain't my baby. And my man Black daughter came out looking, listen to me, just like his ugly ass, but cute. You know what I'm saying?
You say your girl?
No, my man Black, him and his baby moms, when they was beefing, he was beefing because he was literally like, he was homeless, my nigga. Like, he used to be with me. He used to be with my nigga G. Like, it wasn't on no fun. This was my man. We was like, nigga, you with me, nigga, you at the crib. But you know how when we was younger, my mother told him her house was always his house. But you know, as young men, we don't want to overstay our welcome. And I used to tell a nigga, I used to be like, yo, boy, why you leaving? Like, you know what I'm saying? He used to be like, nah, son, I'm good. I'm about to go fuck with my cousins and them, because I knew his lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when he was around me, I was like, he's safe, because I knew my nigga lifestyle. But it wasn't that he didn't want his daughter. He didn't want his daughter. He didn't want his daughter to come to this world, and he didn't know if he was going to be able to physically be here and provide. My nigga was a jack boy. Like, my nigga was like really one of them first niggas that was taking everything. You understand what I'm saying to you? So this nigga comes, like, when you like the way he was raised. Rest in peace to Miss Shirley. Like, it's like the way he was raised. His mother, him and his mom's relationship was like that, man. And then one day we just got the phone call that she had a stroke, bruh, and died.
Wow.
And the nigga, my nigga, he just got on like the light just turned out.
Wow.
Like, he just got on like people used to always, yo, my nigga was on so much type demon time. I know you got friends like this where niggas was like, yo, boy, watch that nigga, boy, you got him in your crib. I'm like, nah, this is my man. He ain't never played with me like that. You dig what I'm saying? This was my man. You understand what I'm saying to you? But to other people, he was so disgusted with niggas because, you know, like, unfortunately, just like sometimes on YouTube, that's one thing I always say about you. I was watching this movie the other day, Artist, and I thought about you. I swear to God, I want you to watch the movie called Hoodlum with Lawrence Fishburne.
Mm-hmm.
With Lawrence Fishburne.
I see that a long time ago.
I thought about you. It was a scene when Dutch Schultz was trying to tell niggas in Harlem what he was gonna do. So the Dominican nigga, he's short. He just like you, Art. That nigga got the motherfucking fedora on, the mean motherfucking suit. He walk up in there and shit. So the nigga tell a nigga, I don't know if y'all remember this, the nigga tell a nigga, yo, check this out, you gonna give me 35%. That nigga said, is you crazy, nigga? So he started talking to him in Spanish. But when he jumped up, he reached late. And Dutch Schultz shot him. Now pay attention to what the man said. The heart of a lion. But the lion got to know when to strike. The lion got to know when to strike. You understand what I'm saying to you? The lion got to know when to strike. Let me tell you something. In West Africa, they talk about the most dangerous lions in the world. You know, you don't know them motherfuckers is there until they got you.
Facts.
You don't even know them niggas. Them niggas done watched you for about 10 hours. You done fed you done went fishing. You done smoked you a blunt. You done talked to your man and all that shit because they don't want your man. You was the one that was throwing rocks at him. You dig what I'm saying? You was the one that was hitting him with the blow darts. You dig what I'm saying? Because the lion, that when you're in your natural habitat, unfortunately, you're going to be contested at all times. It's small lions, it's big lions, it's black lions, it's white lions, it's albino lions. They still motherfucking lions. Them niggas are sit and wait, my nigga. You dig? That's that time we from. You understand what I'm saying to you? You dig what I'm saying? A lion ain't got to strike because a lion see you. A lion be like this. You know I got you, right? See, a lion make you wonder how long you gonna live.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, damn, I know I did something to this nigga.
Sit there, touching your head.
You know what I'm saying? You just turn around, the lion be sitting next to you. Yeah.
We're going to take a 2-minute break. Let me
go ahead
and
get it right, Dolomite. Put on that goddamn waiter.
Because I got something to ask you.
Let's go.
Ask you. And it starts with her name is Kenneka Jenkins. Rest in peace to that fucking little girl.
Rest in peace to Kenneka Jenkins, boy. Let's go.
Because I seen Dice do a show. We be right back, people. My back.
Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Shout out to the light side, y'all. Let's go.
I'm just coming to the rescue. I'm just trying to get a check. Putting diamonds on my neck. I just want to be successful. I just want to be successful. Yeah. I just want to be successful. Yeah. I'm just coming to the rescue. I'm just trying to get a check. Putting diamonds on my neck. I just want to be successful. I just want to be successful. Yeah.
Just breathing.
I just wanna get a range, drink away all the bag. Put my daughter in the Benz, Gucci brand for the Thames. I done lost a lot of friends, want my name in my rims. Y'all don't know where I've been, swipe then I run it again. I was raised in the jets, small CPs, nigga rip. Gucci underneath the mains, BBS for the neck. No more warm with a tech, 20 G's for the flex. Do say on a Tuesday, young guy got the check. Blue Strips was a movie, wait I'm moving with the lefts. I love the money, I love it. It ain't about money, I dub it. Trapping, we running, it's nothing. Post be the color of mustard. Talking
Shout out to everybody that's in the
D-U-I-L-D-I-N-G.
Can you dig it?
Shout out everybody, motherfucker. We right back like we never motherfucking left.
Yeah. That's my shit. I like that. Nigga said,
I got that copper. Speaking of my bro, right? Speaking of my bro, I miss you. Shout out and rest in peace to El Copper.
Long live the dread, my youth.
Oh, where you at? Where the fuck El Copper at? On my back. Where El Copper at? Hold on. Drop the thing, baby. Here you go.
Hey, everybody. Shout out to artists. Shout out. Hey, everybody.
Yo, did I tell you? I said it on my show. I don't know if you heard it. You know I had a dream about Carl?
What
I had a dream right after he passed, right? And I laugh about this. I don't know if it was like a joke, like he was fucking with me. Like back in the days on Utica Avenue, the Israelites had a very, very important presence in our neighborhood. Comp had on like a white robe and his braids was beautiful, but he had like gold beads in them. He had like gold beads in him, and he didn't have no beard. He didn't have no fucking beard, and he would just smile. He was like, "What up, fat boy?" I'm like, "Yo, boys, you," because in the dream, it's like my mind is fucking with me. He was like, "I'm good, fat boy." He said, "It ain't nothing but love, man. It ain't nothing but love, man." He ain't say nothing about YouTube. He was just looking at me, smiling. It was like the dream was so bright. I talked about it on my live. It was like one of them dreams, like, you know, when you come outside and the sun's so bright, you got to put on your shades.
Facts.
And I just woke up. So that was like my sign that he was with his moms. You dig what I'm saying? Because I know rest in peace to Miss Loretta. I know how he felt about his mom.
Rest in peace to fucking El Capo.
Hey, everybody. Shout out to artists. Shout out. Hey, everybody. Shout out to artists. Shout out. Hey, everybody.
I appreciate you, man.
Now, how you feel? Let's get into it about Kenneka, brother. Talk to me.
I think you did a show on Kenneka, right?
Yes, sir.
You broke it down real good. No rainbow. You broke it down.
Appreciate that.
Like, yo, thank the Lord. Somebody told me about this little girl because they just act like she was a fucking throwaway, bro.
That's right.
I see that you did your research and everything. Could you break it down to how you feel about that?
I just know that when I first heard about the story, rest in peace to LITESIDE.TV, the gentleman from Chicago that used to be, Art, the nigga was a YouTube promoter. He was a content creator. Like, but he was he was the YouTube content creator that had the exclusivity to go to all neighborhoods in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
When this situation happened with Miss Kenneka Jenkins, may she rest in peace, there's audio and there's him driving on YouTube. You can pull it up where it's a young lady calling him and she's telling him, yo, leave this one alone.
I hear you guys. I hear you.
And ladies and gentlemen, they telling him this might be the one that might get him hurt. And unfortunately, allegedly, they saying that's what led to his demise and the reason why he was unalive.
Oh, so I get it now. You talk about it was a YouTuber that was
yo Bucks, salute Bucks. Yo, no matter of fact, let me say something. Shout out to my nigga Bucks. Us never then. We was talking about him the other night. Yo, Bucks, I watch a lot of your shows, Bucks. Swear to God, I like your content. I just don't type because I don't be. Some people don't know this. I watch y'all shows. I fuck with y'all shows. Y'all got great content. I just don't type because I don't want we want to disrupt people chats because it seems like sometimes when I type, it'll be one or two people that'll just be on some. But shout out to Us Never Them. Great content. Shout out to Bucks in the building. Yo, I watch the shows. Facts.
Shout out to Us Never Them. That nigga got great content, man. Keep doing you, man. That's real shit.
Word up. Keep doing your shit, bro.
Coming up soon. I got a show coming up.
The nigga make me laugh. Like Bucks be making me fucking laugh.
Top 20 content niggas in our sector coming up soon. Top 20 content. And Bucks, you definitely in it.
Yeah, but with the situation with Kenneka, I just the way it's like I told you, it's always something different than what they gave us. They tried to make it seem like, unfortunately, she was just a promiscuous young lady that was in the street going through so many things, playing both sides. So that was what they tried to cover up her name with, for people wouldn't be so interested in the female. Now pay attention. If it's a young lady that works for Chick-fil-A, that goes to church, she's an honor student, and so forth and so forth, there's going to be a big investigation behind this. But pay attention. Since it was a black young lady that was in Chicago, predominantly known for gangbanging, they made it seem like she was one of the ones that was involved with allegedly setting people up for their lives. And it just didn't make no sense to me, bro.
Fact. So
it just didn't make no sense to me, because if she got, unfortunately, unalive because she set somebody up, the hood would know that. It wouldn't be a conspiracy like that. They wouldn't keep talking about it. It would have been came out. It like, all right, boom. Well, she was fucking with Pookie, allegedly, and then Pookie come to find out they knew he was from the other side, and then she came back, Pookie came and checked him, he killed, case closed. No, that you can't tell me how that lingered over for 5 to 6 years, and then recently it gets unveiled, the truth behind that matter. I knew it didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense to me.
So if I could ask you, right, do you think that was an inside job? Do you think it was the hotel?
Oh, actually, first of all, it was a security guard from the hotel.
I believe that.
No, he's actually, you can Google it, he's been arrested. This is what happened.
What?
His cousin, this is what happened. This is why, see, this is where they threw us off. They made it seem like Kenneka Jenkins, remember they tried to alter it like somebody was carrying her and their image was blocked out. All that goofy shit was making me feel stupid too. No, she was drunk. She was drunk. You know how you say to yourself, you at a party, and what she was saying, because they always went to parties. It was so crowded, she wanted some fucking air. She knew how to go downstairs and go through the other side of the kitchen, because the new side of the kitchen has been renovated. The old side of the kitchen is where everybody went to smoke their weed at. And then they went through the back door that connected it to the pool. So now when Kenneka Jenkins, you see her coming through the kitchen and nobody's there, you seeing her look over because the security guard called her. The cousin got caught up in some drug shit and told everything about it. The security guard called her over. They were sitting talking. He was trying to get her to stand there and smoke weed with them. She was intoxicated. She's telling her, yo, let me go. I'm trying to get some fucking air. And he got upset with the fact that she was not accepting the way that he was coming on to her. And this is what happened when they went inside the cooler. She was trying to fight. And they said he picked that young woman up and slammed her on her face. So when he slammed her on her face, that's why you saw the side of her face where her lip and her teeth was crushed. And unfortunately, the cousin said he telling him, chill, chill. And what the security guard said, you know how these girls is, that's how they like it, X, Y, Z. And he unfortunately sexually assaulted her. The cousin was there for the whole thing, and then he left and put the freezer on because he wanted her to die. She wasn't dead because of the impact of her head hitting the floor.
She probably was knocked out.
Pay attention. Look at the show. Google it. She died of asphyxiation. She was froze to death.
She was knocked out, and he cut the freezer on.
Then they made it seem like the whole situation pertaining to body parts, which people are selling livers and kidneys and stuff. Now, pay attention to how this all fell in line with their story. And it had no similarity or no coincidence of relation. There was a warehouse in Chicago that come to find out, people found out that their family members were being buried without all of their parts. And they had them under investigation. So when they found that place, they found out that there was hearts, there was livers, there was kidneys, and everything into this place. And a gang member gave them this dumb story about, I think Kenneka Jenkins was killed for her heart and her liver and kidney. So they still ran with it, and then they got into the investigation of that. Looking for the shit with Kenneka Jenkins, they unfolded that was just a damn medical ring of people selling good parts of people that just passed away. It was from them to the hospital. They had people in the hospital. The minute they passed away, they was keeping it to the fact where they were on ice. They had people that was actually surgically removing, doctors and stuff like that was moving things intricately so they can still be put back on other people. Yo, this shit is real. People went to jail behind that shit, bro. Excuse me.
I'm happy
people went to jail behind that shit.
I'm happy they got justice for that girl, bro. Cause that
shit
was
me too.
Sad. That shit was
that
sad,
shit broke my
bro.
heart, son. But this also goes to the fact that we got to pay attention to parenting. Rest in peace to that young lady. Her mom's, like she said, my daughter always went to these parties. Yo, I don't give a fuck if my daughter is 19. She ain't going to no fucking hotel party, boy. I don't give a fuck. I'm just that type of father. If I had a daughter, I don't care what her mother said. I'm one of them fathers that's going to come up and knock on the door. Yo, you coming with me, dummy? And I'll make sure them little niggas gonna see my gun hanging off my waist. Because if one of you little niggas play with me when I'm coming to get my daughter, I'm gonna burn your life away. You dig what I'm saying? Because this whole setup for my child is for failure. A hotel.
They had another story, Dice. Sorry. They had another story that her brother killed the gang member, so everybody in the party set her up.
They were saying that the head get that was all. Yo, unfortunately, her brother was the one that was unalived. That's why they put him into the mix, because he couldn't say, yo, that's bullshit. My sister ain't die over me. He was already gone. That's just Chicago politics. That's why they was trying to tell Yak, man, he rested, excuse me, not Yak. Zach TV, may he rest in peace, to just leave this story alone. But the nigga Zach was getting accurate motherfucking information. See, he was the only one, rest up, Yak. He was the only one that had the exclusive interview with her best friend, Irene. That's what got him hot.
That was the interview on the couch, right?
That's
the
a
interview
fact.
on the couch in the living room. And they killed that man. I heard he was getting closer and closer and closer.
Yo, that young boy, and his artistic talent. Yo, bro, listen to me. He's still up there. Rest in peace. Yo, this dude was that dude. Like, it's like he was like he was the one. Like, and he was just, they said he was just about to get the big backing to the big studio deal, because the dude, this thing about like I'm trying to tell you, this platform we got is more important than we're taking advantage of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, do you know what type of people be watching us? You got to pay attention to something. I watch all these gangster movies like The Godfather, Hell Up in Harlem. I watch all these gangster movies, old school Western movies, when they was in saloons where everybody had their fucking gun on them. See, the difference between how a lot of us move today as opposed to the real gangsters is, the real gangsters know who they are. So when they're in the presence of other gangsters, they're not afraid. They're not even worrying about them, because they know if a situation was to erupt, they know what type of energy they gonna bring to the party, and so forth with other gangsters that see gangsters. See, that's when you know you're around gangsters, because when you're at a gangster party, there are no shots. There are no fights. There may be stern conversations. It may be upsetting conversations at times, but because we understand the importance of this meeting right here, this ain't got nothing to do about ego. We're a conglomerate.
Copy.
See, that's where it goes wrong. When you're a conglomerate, when you're a part of something, ego has to go out the window if you're thinking about getting some motherfucking money, or it's gonna be vote. So for differences in the street, niggas gonna kill you. As far as on YouTube, you will be shunned out of algorithms. It don't make sense to me.
At all.
It don't. It don't.
At all. Well, I ain't gonna lie, we've been up here, I think, an hour, man. Every show is an hour. Yo, Dice, one thing I want to say, I always appreciate you, man. And when this show is only based off me learning, every question I ask is for me to learn. That's what I made this show for. Shout out to Sheep Stay Sleep.
Shout out to Sheep.
Whenever you're ready, I would love for you to pull up here too. Shout out to Big
This
Dice.
is grown folks conversation. See, this is why I get mad at this nigga, y'all. I'm gonna be real right now. This is why I get mad at Artist Morrison. I'm gonna say it right now before I get out of here. Because of the content and the character he carries. Yeah, this YouTube shit, bro. Let me explain something to you. One thing I've heard that's been the truth. You have a beautiful setting. You have a family that care about you. So you know what's dangerous about, you gotta understand something about envy and hate. It's two different things. Envy is somebody that's far away from you and upset with something that hate is somebody that's farther away from you and upset that maybe you may have a more comfortable appearance or a setting in your life. Envy is a motherfucker around you. The reason why you are safe, because your circle, your real circle around you, is your family. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
I've always said this to you before. I've said it to you now.
Now
you don't need a crowd. You don't need a crowd for what you possess. Your biggest problem with you, I see, is you not believing in you. I'm telling you, I've been stamped it, nigga. I know what you're capable of doing. Once you master the art of emotion, they really gonna be worried about you, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna really be worried about you. I'm telling you that a lot of times I've noticed with certain times with you, your elevation will go, and a purposely dart will go to stagnate your flow because of your crowd and the people that follow and support you. You gotta learn to ignore that shit, bro. This YouTube shit is just not.
I know, I always appreciate you guys, man. You never stood me wrong.
Word up.
You've been the same nigga from day one with me. And you always told me, Artie, I don't give a fuck about none of that. What you doing? I'm just gonna keep telling you one thing. You too fucking talented to keep doing what you're doing. You too fucking talented. Stop. I got that from, I ain't gonna lie, shout out to you. Shout out to motherfucking Latin Pain. Y'all niggas
Facts.
keep telling me the same shit. And from man to man, I appreciate that. And I'm going to take heed. I changed the whole shit around.
It's just a suggestion. It's advice. Like I said, I'll never tell a man again what to do.
Nah,
I'll never do that. You know why?
advice,
Because
right?
that I tell people
like
that's what
advice.
hurt me and Compa's relationship. Me being a
like
super big
advice.
brother, you can't do that. You're a grown ass man. But I can suggest to you, and I can tell you what I see in you. I don't know what other people say to you. You dig what I'm saying? That's their conversation, but I know what I stand on. You dig what I'm saying? The same way I say it now, you know, I say it behind it, you know.
I always told my wife this. I said a lot of people don't believe this, but people see you different than you see you.
That's
so
right.
Sometimes when somebody come and try to say something to you, sometimes don't say whatever. Take heed because you're a human and somebody really watching you and see you. So when you always put me on and talk to me, I take heed. Even though I always listen, we ain't gonna lie. I'm
long as you hear it, because maybe if you don't hear it now, you'll hear it later. But you'll hear it. It's just like Jews from my parents. That's all that is.
That's all.
And the
that
OGs
is.
in the hood, they ain't here no more. Certain things they told us, we'd be like, damn, you used to say that. Yo, shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the Light Side, Team Guardian. Y'all know. Shout out to everybody, East New York, Tizzle Tay,
appreciate
Cooper
you.
6ix9ine. Everybody that pulled up in the building. Shout out to Us Never Them. Everybody that was here. Teron, East New York, Dark Skin Beauty, AP, Sheep Stay Sleep, GP, Gravel Throat, Angie Baby 7. You know.
Shout out to everybody,
Danny Lux
man.
was in the building too.
And man, please make sure y'all hit the like button and show some love. I appreciate y'all. I seen somebody in the building say, this is what I want to see Artie on. Now I'm subscribing. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Guys, I appreciate you. We out of here. Episode 1 was a fucking hit.
Let's go.
Grown questions. Yeah.
Chanel Divine. Oh, sound like Belladonna. Oh, it's now the cigars. Wait out. Y'all niggas been pimping. Who's been pimping?
I be with them steppers. Big money investors. Suck my daddy dick in a Tesla. My mouth is reckless. I eat these hoes for breakfast.
Ain't no Hakuna Matata. I hit his mata. Waiter. I turn your noodle to pasta. I send your boo to a doctor. Wow. Niggas is goofy. You gon' run to the coppers. Me? I gon' run for my chopper. I pop a bean. I turn green. Wait, I turn to a monster. Fifth, I lift you out your products. Nigga, I ain't with the boxing. I smack your bitch out of sneakers. I never listen to teachers. Look at my bitch, she a keeper. Look at my jewelry. My wrist came with the features like
Trey Pound 7 Pimp Smack. Big knowledge known for getting stacked. Impacting that mag in the back of the head. I'm cruising in my spaceship. The baddest bitches I attract. They say I don't know how to act. The biggest nigga on the track. Ask G Governor Roddy Mac. I took this pimp across the map. And I kept my city on my back. With a bad bitch in a loaded strap. Get out of line, you getting clapped. Your baby mama getting whacked. And I have my demons smoke your pack. Right back.
I be with them steppers. Big money investors. Suck my daddy dick in a Tesla. My mouth is reckless. I eat these hoes for breakfast.
Médico, yo lo tengo. Like 11 do the tango. I pop the beat in the yellow. Her pussy tastes like a mango.
I got it covered all the angles. It go deeper when it hang low. If it's one of mine, it's a bankroll. If it's one of yours, she a stank hole.
I got a bitch in a pole. I got a bitch in a stroll. I put my dick in the belly. I put my tongue in her soul.
Now she love me long time. This pimpin' is out of control. I choke and spit in the hole. I fuck on her shit till it's swole. It's gangsta pimpin' and you know this. I serve a nigga for his whole bitch. They mesmerized. He's so rich. He's so lit. He's so pimp.
I'm in this shit like what? I'm in this shit like what? I get to steppin' with steppers. She wanna fuck with the wolves. Raw. Wait up. She want me to buy her some shoes. Whoa.
Mommy, you really don't got a clue. Got big money invested. It's 2 2 3s when we step in. I step in with your best bitch and you left sit.
I be with them steppers, big money investors. Suck my daddy dick in a Tesla. My mother's reckless.